This is definitely not audible. Daddy Nilo Media presents Black Harvest, written by Benjamin Earl, performed by the author himself. Black Harvest, Chapter 1. The final hours of darkness were a nightmare that slowly, mercifully reneged with the emerging sun. In its warm glow, the star removed the morning chill, vanquished the shadowy fog in which the demonic danced for those given to hallucination. Upon the still horizon stood two boys, their fading silhouettes facing off in what would be their final exercise. They wearily circled, waiting for a sign of absent-minded fatigue in the other. Steam rising from their frozen sticks, now swaying erratically, signalled an approaching end to the torturous routine, but produced a burgeoning excitement that served only to cloud and diminish the senses. The moment arrives precisely when it is experienced. One cannot hasten the future. The smaller of the two figures, Chonnel, has faced the natural limitations bestowed upon that of a second-born son. In the darkest hours, his stature and speed have brought him welts upon welts. Dense wood against tight frozen skin. His body cries out for the sun, a silent scream, heard by no one. For his brother's eyes are the extent of his reality, in which he sees only himself at first. In the dying of the night, the demons call loudest to the eldest boy, Rowaran. Such is the susceptibility of the maturing mind bestowed upon a firstborn son. The siren song is lush and inviting. Tales of all possibilities abound for a young man in the light of the day ahead. As the rays crest the tips of the surrounding pine forest, hollowing the clearing out from the depths of a starless night, the smaller boy watches as his brother's mind peels away from the present, and his face hazes over with a milky opacity. The moment is near. He fights his own urges now, steadies himself, fixes his mind on his opponent's eyes, waits for his brother's will to wear thin. It does. A forceful lunge, motion compelled by bloodlust. The body takes flight, but the mind is left behind. Chonnel reacts, counters with an agility yet expressed, a force preserved all night for this moment. He slips by the burly charge, corkscrewing his body to whip his weapon around and impact his brother's backside with a liquid slap. The elder boy tumbles into the dirt with a muted squeal. Enough. Their father, Fell, rises from his tree stump perch at the edge of the woods.